Alright guys, so here's what we're doing. I just pulled these cards out of the pack, and I'm really not concerned about the fingerprints and stuff like that when I'm opening these now. After knowing what I know now, it's just, if you're gonna sleeve these, you might as well clean these up anyways. I don't know if you can see the pack dust on here. Look at the pack dust on the sides. See the pack dust. You guys can see that card, right? I just pulled this straight out of a pack. It's been sitting on my desk a couple days, but now I'm sleeving all these, and I think it's, for me, what I'm doing is I'm just cleaning them. Okay, and all I have is a microfiber sheet. So I want you to see what I'm doing here. Kind of, you know, you can kind of zoom out. I'm kind of brushing all the dust off with a microfiber sheet, and then I'll brush the back off with a microfiber sheet, and then I'll just go around the edges and kind of clean this surface here of your Chrome cards, because if you're going to send any of these to Indicate Graded, and I'm not sure if I'm going to, but maybe some of the parallels. Not sure about these the Chrome ones yet. Might send in some of the refractors. However, you can get these clean. You can get all the pack dust off of them. Some of the stuff, I've noticed some of them have kind of little blotches. Like there's a little, I don't know if you can see that right there. See that blotch right above the K? Right above the K. I'm going to try to buff that out. It could be in the card as well. I think that one isn't actually the texture in the card. Oh, it is. That's in the texture of the card with the drawing. But you can get these real clean with a microfiber sheet. Real nice. And then if you just touch them on the sides, you don't have to worry about gloves, in my opinion. Again, that's just my opinion. I think if you did a good job at cleaning some of these cards and they were centered real good, just don't be putting your fingers on the surface, you know. Don't be putting your fingers on the surface and then not clean it. And you might have problems. But that's how I've been doing mine, cleaning them. And then putting them in a penny sleeve. Every one of them has got this pack dust on it. And this one has a little bit of, see all that stuff on there? It's just got dust, you know, pack dust. So these, in my opinion, all need to be cleaned. So grab yourself a microfiber cloth, a good one. And there was something on that card right there that I just cleaned off. Now it looks good. Looks real good. So just do that, kind of get the dust off. And then you can see the glare of this card. It's looking pretty good. Real good, actually. And then just sleeve it up, and then you won't have your fingers on it. There's an Undead Jed. See the little bit of stuff on the bottom there? You can see that? Oh, maybe you can't. Yeah, right there. See a little blotchiness? That was straight out of the pack like that. See if I can clean that up. Clean. And you know, I'm not worrying about anything else but just a microfiber cloth. That's all I got. And I got 3 of them. And I do wash them. Got 3 of them. right now in my rotation. Probably end up getting some more. But then I'll just, when I've cleaned a lot of cards this way, I will wash them underneath just water, and then let that one hang dry for a couple days. Move on to the next one. You can always work with a clean cloth. You just clean one every day. There's something, or there's some dust on there still. I don't know. Some of these might, who knows? Some of these I might send off if they're centered like perfect. Definitely some of the refractors. So yeah, every one of these has like pack dust on it. Some dust, and some of them actually have a little, it looks like scuff marks, but it's actually, they buff right out. It's not, some of it's not even scuff marks. It's just kind of, I don't know how it would get like that, but it almost looks like not a fingerprint, but I don't know, can't explain it. A smudge. Some of them have smudges right out of the packs. I'm sure you guys have noticed. So, and if you do touch the surface of the card, make sure you buff it out. Buff it out, and then look in the glare. The glare is where you're going to see if you have a clean surface. Good enough. This one's not one that I would send in just because of the centering anyways. But I don't want to put it in my penny sleeves all filthy either. It's just what I'm doing. I don't know. I figured it might help you guys if you're messing around with this stuff. You know, this works for your prisms, your refractors, your prisms, your extractors. So make sure you got a clean cloth. Nothing in it that will scratch the surface, you know. And then off the camera, I'm actually shaking it out, shaking the dust, the microfiber cloth out, and that's looking real good. One thing I notice is that the refractor cards have better cuts on the edges. Probably not as many of them, you know. You only got 250 or 200, 199, whatever, 100, 25. They're not cutting as many sheets, so they probably sharpened the blades right before they made these cuts, if that's how they do this. If that's how they cut them. But looking good, and then I sleeve it. I actually did clean my refractors as well the same way, and I didn't have any issues. Doesn't scratch the card. At least my microfiber cloth is not scratching the card. And see the what looks like a scuff mark underneath Hippy Skippy there? You can see it right there. See that? See if I can buff that out, guys. That was right out of the pack like that, okay? Right out of the pack. Comes right off, see that? if you guys get anything that you want to make sure it's clean, especially like a refractor that you might want to send into PSA, you want to make sure these cards are cleaned up before you do, in my opinion. This is just my opinion, you guys do what you want. I'm just letting you know that what I'm doing. I think what you can do is test out some of your chrome cards rather than your refractors. Test out your chrome cards first. Make sure that your cloth is not scratching these. And my cloth is not scratching them at all. No scratches in these cards. Looking beautiful. Cash in Casey. Guys, like this card. This is, if you look at this card closely, you got the old school Garbage Pail Kids banner in the background, and that is because Cash in Casey here is the quarter lobotomy 1986. The quarter is actually buying or purchasing that old school 3-pack. See, look at that, third series down there. You had them buy them on the front, green pack, Garbage Pail Kids old school logo they snuck in there because it's the old school pack. So that's a cool card. It's an old school 3-pack getting purchased for 25 cents. Cash in Casey. Very cool. At least that's what my opinion is on it. If you look at it closely, that's what's going on. And yeah, every one of these, all these out of the pack are going to have pack dust on them. They just are. That's what I've noticed. So just take a microfiber cloth, test it out on your chrome cards first, and then if it's not scratching the card, move to your refractors. Move to the regular refractors, then move to your other cards after that. See how it does. But that's a beaut. That's a beaut. Very nice. So, I got this stack I just cleaned, and I just got to put them back in to the in order. So I just figured I would show you guys maybe how to clean your cards. Not telling you, it might help you guys if you ever wanted to. So this is just a regular microfiber sheet, real soft. This one's real soft, so just make sure you get a soft one, and you should be fine. But like I said, test them out on your chromes, and then test them out. And then move up your refractors, and then right up the line there with your the most rare cards being the last ones you do. Make sure you're not going to scratch anything. So anyways, just wanted to share that with you guys. Brian Man's Totally Awesome Collection. I'm out.